Hi folks, Dave, the Honest Audiophile. This is the Douk Audio U5, and these are my Honest Audiophile impressions. I want to thank Douk Audio for providing the U5 for a review. To greatly appreciate it. Douk Audio, you rock. Alright, so the Douk Audio U5. This is going to set you back $57 from your bank account. It is a fully balanced amplifier. It has 1400 milliwatts at 32 ohms. It has a frequency response of 20 hertz to 30 kilohertz. Signal to noise ratio is 110 dB. THD is 0.005%. It runs off of a very simple 5-volt, 2 amp or higher wall charger that comes with your cell phone. So all you need is a wall charger that's 5 volts, 2 amps or higher, and you just plug it right in here to the back side of the U5, and you have a 1400 milliwatt balanced amplifier. That easy. So the UH5, it's very well built, made of metal, extremely small. It weighs 1/3 of a pound or 149 grams. I mean, it's literally as long as my fingers, and has little feet on the bottom, so it's not going to move around on your desk. On the front side here, you have your XLR output, 4.4 output, a power switch that's on and off, and volume. And then on the back side, XLR in and your 5-volt in. That's it. There is a very little LED light that'll come on when you turn the power on. It's blue. So if you have a dongle, let's say a Moondrop Dawn 4.4, and you just wish that you had a little bit more power so you could drive some harder to drive headphones, or just headphones in general, or you just don't really like using the dongle part as an amp, you wish that you had a physical volume knob, well, here you go. You can get yourself a cable like this. So it has 4.4, and then it terminates into 2 XLR, right and left. So you plug the 4.4 into your Dawn, and then you take the left and you plug it in here, you take the right and you plug it into the back here, and then you plug in your power supply into the wall, and then you have 1400 milliwatts at 32 ohms at your disposal. Just like that. Super simple. So if you just want a small, cheap amplifier that's balanced and has good power for the office or while you travel, you don't want to take something super expensive, here you go. The Douk Audio U5. It's small, it's lightweight, and it's well built, has plenty of power. Also, you can use it with regular XLR cables if you want. So the U5, how does it sound? So the Douk Audio U5 has a very clean, analytical sound signature. It reveals anything that's plugged into it. So I have all these different DACs back here, Aune, the Mytek, the Matrix, the SMSLs. It revealed all the differences, whether they were warm, cold, neutral, something colored. It revealed that. It's a very, very clean and very clear amplifier. I was really surprised at how analytical it is. It is leaning a little bit on the cold side, a little bit on the sterile side. But if you like a very squeaky clean type of sound, the U5 is going to produce it. And along with all that power, you can run some nice planar headphones. I was able to run the HiFiMan Sundaris, got about halfway on the volume, and it was freaky loud. So it has plenty of power. It does distort the higher you go in the volumes. Also, it kind of depends on what you're using as your source. You may have to balance it out with the volume outputs a little bit. But overall, the U5 is a very clean sounding amplifier that powers a lot of stuff that you just can't power off of a regular dongle. And maybe you just don't want something big and clunky on your desk. This will work as a desktop amplifier as well. Now, a word of warning, it doesn't work very well with sensitive gear, and some IEMs did have a lot of hissing with it, and the output impedance was a little bit high on the U5, so you do have to be careful of that. But if you're going to be running higher output or higher impedance IEMs, the U5 will work, especially with like planar IEMs. This little U5 is fantastic. I'm rather impressed with it, and I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a very clean, neutral, analytical, somewhat sterile sound signature that reveals everything that a DAC is giving to it, Douk Audio U5, $57. Craziness. It's been Dave, the Honest Audiophile. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Speaking of next video, somewhere on the screen, subscription links, notification bells. If you haven't already, please check those off. Don't forget to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down to the video, and check out all the links down below. There's all kinds of information down there regarding how you can contact channel, follow channel, support channel, all that kind of stuff is listed down below. Speaking of supporting the channel, I want to thank all my supporters through Patreon and YouTube memberships. Thank you very much for all that you give to the channel. It's much appreciated. If you're interested in supporting the channel, there's various ways that you can do that through one-time gifts with PayPal and Venmo, or Buy Me a Coffee. And if you want to give on a monthly basis, you can do that as well with Patreon and YouTube memberships, and with those you can get access to my private Discord servers and other benefits. So check out the links down below if you're interested in supporting the channel. Also, there's other kinds of links down below, like gear rankings and music recommendations and gear recommendations, all kinds of stuff. So check out the links down below. Lastly, don't forget to enjoy the music, and that honesty is the best policy.